Hello everyone, today we are going to listen about one very interesting story, that is a lesson in kindness and one child who is very cruel and later on he changed his attitude. So what happened in the story? Let's listen about. A lesson in kindness. It was a Sunday morning. Mr. Rai was sitting in his room. He was reading a newspaper. Suddenly Mr. Rai looked out of the window. There was a boy in the street. The boy had a bag slung over his shoulder. He took a sandwich out of his bag and began to eat. In the street, there was a little dog. The dog saw the boy eating a sandwich. The boy showed it to the dog. The dog started wagging its tail. It wanted to have the sandwich to eat. The boy said to the dog, "Oh dog, do you want this sandwich?" The little dog was hungry. It came close to the boy. It sat down on its hind legs. It opened its mouth for the sandwich. But the boy didn't give the dog anything to eat. Instead, he gave the poor animal a hard kick in the belly. The little dog yelped in pain. It ran away from the boy. The boy began to laugh. How cruel he was. Mr. Rai saw all this. "I must teach this boy a lesson," he said to himself. Mr. Rai got up and came out into the street. He had a stick in his hand. He called out to the boy in a kindly tone. The boy at once came to Mr. Rai. Mr. Rai took out from his pocket a thick chocolate bar. He showed it to the boy and said, "Oh boy, do you want this chocolate bar?" "Yes, please," said the boy happily. "Then have it," said Mr. Rai. The boy stretched out his hand for the chocolate bar, but Mr. Rai put it back into his pocket. Instead of giving the boy any chocolate, he gave him a sharp blow with his stick. The boy cried in pain. "Why did you hit me?" he asked angrily. "I didn't ask you for your chocolate." "And that little dog didn't ask you for your sandwich," said Mr. Rai. "Then why did you hit it?" The boy hung his head in shame. He was sorry for what he had done. There was tears in his eyes. "Did the blow hurt you?" asked Mr. Rai. "Yes, uncle, it hurts me so much." "So, now you know what pain you gave to the little animal?" "Forgive me, uncle," said the boy. "I will never do that again." "Good, and you must remember this," said Mr. Roy. "Don't be cruel to little birds and animals. They too feel pain like us." "I promise, uncle," said the boy. "Good. God made all things big and small. Love God's things, and God will love you," said Mr. Rai. The boy folded his hands in respect and went away. Mr. Rai walked back into his house. He was smiling.